This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Tuesday, September 27th. Stock index futures trading higher today, even though most economic reports are coming in stronger than expected, which would suggest that the Fed might keep up their tightening pace. However, we did have the Schiller Case home price index falling for the first time since 2012. So looks like some damage being done to the housing index as of late. Also, the charts seem to be a little more constructive with some tiny breakouts on some of the shorter term charts. Either way, stock index futures performing better than the news would suggest today. I think we can see some follow-through gains in the stock index futures today. Moving over to the currencies, the dollar index, after making some new record highs against some currencies yesterday, trading a little bit lower, but it still looks like the long-term trend for the dollar index is higher, as the Fed is likely to be more aggressive in hiking rates than other central banks. And in the interest rate futures markets, seeing futures a little bit higher at the front end of the curve, a little bit lower at the back end of the curve. Starting to see some indication that markets may be looking at the potential for a shift in some interest rate policies from the Fed. That is, I'm anticipating that some central banks, such as the European Central Bank, the Bank of England, the Bank of Japan, may be a bit displeased with the Fed as of late for being so hawkish. And there may be some pressure from these central banks on the Fed, whether they listen or not, or if this is actually happening, it's just my guess. But markets are responding as if the Fed may be less likely to be so aggressive in the weeks and months ahead, even though it does seem that the Fed will be raising by 75 basis points. I'm just sensing markets are thinking or anticipating that there may be a bit less of a hawkish Fed down the road. So good trading, everyone. Once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or ADM.